Today's lesson is understanding measurements and reading a Mason's rule. A Mason's rule is 72 inches long. This is a picture of a common Mason's rule. "72 inches long is equivalent to 6 feet long. This is a Mason's rule with one section opened. The sections open up in an accordion fashion. This is the Mason's rule showing inch marks. Each inch on the Mason's rule is divided into 16ths. A 16th of an inch is the smallest measurement that a Mason has to measure. This is a common CMU, concrete masonry unit, which is commonly known as a block. Its nominal size is 15 5/8 inches long by 7 5/8 inches tall. Its actual length with a head joint of mortar is 16 inches long. With a bed joint of mortar, it is 8 inches tall. A common head joint and bed joint measures 3/8 inches, there being the 15 5/8 inch block with the 3/8 inch mortar joint making up the 16 inches, and the 7 5/8 inch tall block with the 3/8 inch bed joint making it an even 8 inches tall. Each course of blocks is 8 inches tall with the bed joint of mortar and 16 inches long with a head joint of mortar. Measuring tapes are used to measure lengths of walls. This is a common measuring tape. Each 16 inches is marked in bold red, which is the length of one CMU with its head joint. There being 16 inches would be the length of one block, 32 inches would be the length of two blocks, and 48 inches would be the length of three blocks with their adjoining head joints, and so on. This is the back side of the Mason's spacing rule. The front side of the rule has the common inch marks divided into 16ths, and the back side of the spacing rule has 10 spacing choices for the Mason to choose from, with 1 being the smallest or tightest joint, and 0, which stands for the 10, being the largest joint. 5 in the very center would be the perfect 3/8 of an inch joint, which would measure 2 11/16 of an inch. The nominal size of a brick is 2 3/8 inches tall and 7 5/8 inches long. A brick with one head joint of mortar would be 7 5/8 inches with the 3/8 inch mortar joint would make it 8 inches long. The brick with a 3/8 of an inch bed joint would make it approximately 2 11/16 inches tall. Mortar joints are approximately 3/8 of an inch thick for both head and bed joints. This is a picture of a brick veneer wall with 3/8 of an inch bed joint and head joints. This is a mason's rule being used to course brickwork on a 5, which is a perfect 3/8 of an inch mortar joint.